Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Rafael Devers. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
All right, first pitch coming up. And starting in this one, Ben Brown. And saying he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And he deals. Bryce Terang in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
A swing and a soft liner. And out number one on the grab. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Willie Adames.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Brown, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a two-seamer. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. That one in there across the letters. At the belt and fires. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Frelick leads off first with one away. That's off the mark. And the count 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Willie Adames stands in. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Safe and second with a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That's outside. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. And now it's filled up. Ian Happ in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Runner at second, 2 down. Goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that live arm delivers. Trey Turner stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Up and in, 2-2. Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And here it comes. So 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Did not go. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And he grounds one to the right side. Terang sends it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Fraley going back on this one. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now here's Nolan Jones, 6th in the NL in RBIs. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Ian Happ up to hit.
The designated hitter.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Go to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. But a quick tag before he reaches the base.
The Brewers trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through that. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Righty delivers. Ripped to short. And they get the out.
The catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And the right-hander deals. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Boguschek. The pitch. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Got a good eye there. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. And down on strikes. And there's one down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that one fouled off. A little up front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So, man aboard. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now it's William Contreras.
No,
Ball 1, no strikes. One down, base is empty.
No.
And he takes a strike. Two runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. They go back to back. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls,
Really
2
good
strikes.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for Chicago, Trey Turner. Went down on strikes his first time through. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Man at first, Rafael Devers will hit next.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to
1-0.
see it right here.
Pitch out, but no action.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Turner off of first with 2 away. Nice grab. Throw to first. That ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Brown back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and It's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Andrew Monasterio at the plate now. That's ball one. The Brewers down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Down low.
And downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One down, base is empty. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
This is Bryce Terang. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Righty to the plate. And that's in the dirt.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Left-hand batter waits. The other way. Buxton snags it.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Man at first, Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brewers strand one. They're down 4-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the center fielder, Mike Trout. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
On the line, base hit. leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Jones. Grounded out his first time.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Trout, the lead runner at second. Jones at first with no outs. Slider clips the zone.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
0-2 now. That's a little bit low. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Singy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the 3rd.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. He's already homered here in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. What a play. Inning over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Here at Wrigley Field, on to the fourth. Now it's Christian Yelich. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one ripped. And it hits the base of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So, man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, his 16th homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. And he's already singled in this game. Bounce to the right side. Trey Turner gloves it. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 so far. Hoskins pushes it foul. The Cubbies leading by 2. Top half of inning number 4.
That's
just missed. Here's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Man at first with 1 gone, and here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That one way outside. Ball 2. Hoskins, the base runner at first with 1 out. Pitch is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Good plate
Ball
appearance
four.
there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So first and second with one gone. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That's in there. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That's off the mark. Ball one. And a pitch. This one in the air center field. Trout is there. Makes the grab. And there's two down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with two outs. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. And that one fouled off. Two on, two outs. Good eye in that spot. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. First and second, two down. And another ball. Two outs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Upstairs. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
At the belt and fires. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Base hit center field. One runs in. The throw in. Close play, but in there. Tie ball game, 4-4. Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Sal Fraley, 1 for 2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Gets under and pops it up. And that's the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. And we are tied 4-4. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Tied at 4. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and the count's full.
Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 25.
Byron Buxton, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and they jump out front. It's 5-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Trey Turner.
No.
And takes low for ball one.
1-0.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Ball.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. That one missed. And he walked him.
First base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone runner at first. And here is Devers. One home run shy of 200 for his career. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
One out and a runner at second. And Devers hits that one. And that gets down into the gap. The run comes in from second, and it's 6-4. And that's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One down. Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. Mitchell sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Devers at second with 2 down. On the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they bring on the veteran, Colin Ray.
At this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Bo Bichette up to the dish, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ray checks over to first, and he's back. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swinging and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 3.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And next for the Cubs, O'Neal Cruz.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That misses, and a count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The 2-2. Just missed. Dansby Swanson would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
The batter, number 8.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And he takes one right on the black. Going one.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and can really break this thing wide open early.
2 outs. Bases are full. And strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We've played 4. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 4. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Brown back to work.
Ball
Just missed. Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging.
Now batter.
Next for the Brewers, Willie Adames. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No ball. 1
Base
strike.
is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Now it's the DH, Ian Happ. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Adames around second, headed for third. Coming home. Relay throw home. He's safe.
He's safe.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Man at second with 1 away. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Ball.
Off the mark there. And that is
1-0.
ball 1. The Cubs up by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
No,
inside, just missed. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Man at second.
Fastball for a strike.
Righty delivers. And another ball. Half over at second, 1 down. The punch out there. And there are 2 down. Gary Sanchez at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Going 2 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Happ on his way home. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Blake Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell. That one fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 6. Back here at the friendly confines, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, William Contreras. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Trevor McGill up and throwing. Figueroa also throwing. And it's even up.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a pop-up. Terang under it. Makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 25. Byron.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Byron Buxton. Fastball for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Turner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
2 out, space is empty.
Ball
That one
outside.
misses, and it's 2-1. Hit up the middle. And now a 2-out opportunity for Rafael Devers.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Devers, the next to hit, takes outside.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Turner off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for the Cubs. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio.
Joe Jimenez will take over here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And the pitch. One strike right there. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Mason Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Pitch. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. And a pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. 1 for 3. Fought off foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
And now it's even up.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
No, that's
Just
the ball.
missed. The Brewers down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Fraley.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Fraley. On the inside corner for a strike. Righty to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. Now 1-2. Two outs. In the air, center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Mike Trout. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The right-hander back to work. And a good eye there. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Bryce Wilson preparing to come on if needed.
Ball.
Outside low. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Terang under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Just missed.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
And another ball.
No strike.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. And now the DH, Bichette.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. One out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. This to third. Wow, nice play to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Now here is O'Neal Cruz. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Cubs lead one as they still lead by one. It's 7-6. Back here at Wrigley Field.
The left fielder, number 22.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
The pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's a little high. Kicks and fires. Missed inside with the curve. Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, shortstop,
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1-1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And he deals. And Adames swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offer in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Not close with that one. And it's 2-2. And here it comes. Yelich goes. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ian Happ.
Next to hit, Ian Happ. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Next for the Brewers, Rhys Hoskins.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a curve is down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Fastball for a strike. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That misses. It's 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 1 strike.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. A 3-run dinger. And they take the lead. It's 9-7. Cubs fans absolutely heartbroken right now.
That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Thompson, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the right-hander deals. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. Bounce to the left side. The throw to first.
Out.
And that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 9-7 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Elvis Peguero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. Up and in. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Kicks and deals. And that one pulled foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Let's watch and see.
Three and 2 now. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher,
William Contreras, the next Cub to hit.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Hit in the air, left field. Yelich should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25.
And up next for Chicago, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the righty deals.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Monasterio has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They still trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Mason Miller.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Mason Miller.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
This one in the air, right field. Jones hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. That one almost got him. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal.
2 outs, base is empty. Sal Fralin up now for the Brewers. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Should have this one. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 9 and the Cubs 7. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joel Payamps.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Turner.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Turner is out.
The first baseman, Rafael.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Ball 1, no strikes.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that's in for a strike. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field. Yelich on the move. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Wow.
This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The Cubbies trailing by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Way upstairs, 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
And the right-hander back to work. That one in triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Cruz makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. 2 away now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Pat in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. A line to kick the pitch. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in game one of this 3-game set. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Trout going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 9 and the Cubs 7. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kevin Williams.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now at the plate, Nolan Jones.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Here comes a pitch. Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 2-1. Right-handed reliever. Will chase that time. And the pitch. And that's
the ball. Take your base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Bobichette, the next hefty hit. 4 infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
And that one upstairs.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
With the tying run at the plate, they're the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is down low. Now move to first. Jones back easily. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. O'Neal Cruz digs in now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And fouled off. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So they're down to their final out. Dansby Swanson, the next to hit. In the dirt, ball 1. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Righty to the plate. Fall off foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. And another ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
This could end it. Got him. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 9 runs on 10 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For the Cubs, 7 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and